Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. In this video, I will be explaining question 1 which involves comparing two financial options using the concept of future value. Option 1. Sell and invest. For this option, Farid sells the watch immediately and invest the 108,000 at an interest rate of 4.8% per annum, compounded quarterly. To calculate the future value, we use the compounded interest formula. S equals P1 plus I power of n, where P is the principal amount, 180,000, 8 is the annual interest rate, 4.8 or 0.048. M is the number of compounding periods per year, which is 4. So I equal to 0.048 divided by 4 equal to 0.012. The investment period is 5 years. Therefore, the total number of years n is n equal to 4 times 5 equal to 20. Now, we substitute all the values into the formula. S equal to 180,000 multiplied by 1 plus 0.048 divided by 4 and power of n. After calculation, the future value is 228,498.19. So, for the option to keep the watch in the second option, Farid decided to keep the watch and sell after 5 years for 2015. Since the future value is already given, no calculation is needed here. Option 1, 228,498.19. Option 2, 215,000. Clearly, 228,498.19 is greater than 215,000. Therefore, the option that provides the higher future value then is option 1.
First, let's list the information we have. P equal 3,800, T equal 4 years, and M equal 12 months per year. K equal 0.056. Then the monthly interest rate is I equal 0.056 divided by 12. Net the total time is 6 years. So N equal 12 times 6, which is 72 months. Now I use the compound interest formula. S equal P times 1 plus I to the power of N. F equal 3,800 times open bracket 1 plus 0.0567 over 12 close bracket power 72. After calculation, S equal 5,330 ringgit and 33 cents. Net, I calculate the factor value of the second deposit. The second deposit earn interest for 2 years, which is equal to 24 months. So I use the compound interest formula. S equal P times 1 plus I to the power of N. S equal P open bracket 1 plus 0.056 divided by 12 close bracket power 24. S equal P times 1.118215P. Now I add the future value of the first deposit and the second deposit. S1 plus 2 equal 10,500. 5,330 ringgit and 33 cents plus 1.118215P equal 10,005 ringgit. Net, I subtract 5,330 ringgit and 33 cents from 10,500 ringgit. 1.118215P equal 5,136 ringgit and 67 cents. Divided both sides by 1.118215. P equal 5,136 ringgit and 67 cents divided by 1.118215. After calculation, P equal 4,638 ringgit and 34 cents. And the final answer for the second deposit is 4,638 ringgit and 34 cents. First question is determine the interest rate H%. The formula that we use is S equal to P 1 times 1 plus I the power of N. So 70,980 equal to 12,500 times 1 plus H% divided by 2 the power of 12. Next, 70,980 divided by 12,500 equal to 1 plus H% divided by 2 the power of 12. Next, H% equal to the 12th root 70,980 divided by 12,500 minus 1. And the final answer for H is 6.2%. Second question is if the saving are continue for another 3 years and the total amount accumulate. And we will get a new amount of T is 3 plus 6 equal to 9. The new N is 2 times 9 equal to 18. The formula that we use is the same. S equal to P times 1 plus I the power of N. Next, S equal to 12,500 times 1 plus 0.06152 divided by 2 the power of 18. And we get the final answer is RM 21,564.83 cents. And the last question is find the total interest earned for the entire 9-year period. So the formula that we use is I equal to S minus P. And RM 21,564.83 cents minus the 12,500 and the interest is RM 9,064.83 cents. The first question for number 4 is we will need to calculate the monthly repayment. And the formula that we use is A equal to R times 1 minus 1 plus I the power of negative N divided by I. And we put all the formation and 640,000 equal to R times 1 minus 1 plus 0.043 divided by 12 the power of negative 420 divided by 0.043 divided by 12. And R equal to RM 2,644.40 cents. Determine the total interest charged by the bank. The formula that we use is I equal to NR minus A. Next, I equal to 420 times 2,945.40 cents minus 640,000 and the I is RM 596,958.80 cents. The third question is after making 20,000. The third question is after making 250 monthly repayments, he decided to settle the remaining loan, find the outstanding balance, and we need to find the new amount of N. So 420 minus 250 and we get the new N 170. The formula that we use is A equal to R times 1 minus 1 plus I the power of negative N divided by I. Next, A equal to 2,945.40 cents times 1 minus 1 plus 0.043 divided by 12 the power of negative 170 divided by 0.043 divided 12. So we get the A equal to RM 374,587.35 cents. The last question is if Rizal missed his first 3 monthly payments, how much must he pay on the 4th month to clear all arrears? The formula that we use is S equal to R times 1 plus I the power of N minus 1 divided by I. Next, S equal to 2,945.40 cents times 1 plus 0.043 divided by 12 the power of 4 minus 1 divided 0.043 divided by 12. And we get the final answer of S equal to RM 11844.3 cents.
Number 5. Maya purchased a high-tech baking oven priced at 22,900 ringgit. She paid a 12% down payment and financed the remaining amount without monthly installment of
565.20 cents for K years. If the financing rate is 5.25% compounded monthly, determine the value of K in years. So down payment is equal to 12% times 22,900, so it's equal to 2,748. So the amount will be 22,900 minus 2,748 is equal to 20,152 ringgit. Next, the interest will be 0.0525 divided by 12 is equal to 0.04375. So using annuity formula, A is equal to R times 1 minus 1 plus I to the power of negative N divided by I. So A is 20,152 equal to R 565 and 20 cents times 1 minus 1.004375 to the power of negative N divided by 0.004375. A divided by R to 20,152 divided by 565 and 20 cents is equal to 35 and 6546355 cents. So it will be 1.004375 to the power of minus N is equal to 0.844010969. So minus N is equal to log 0.844010969 divided by log 1.004375. So N is equal to 38.8481 month. In month, then we divided by 12. So the final answer is 3 years.